Chapter 42. Diane Armbruster. The piercing tone of my alarm woke me up. I smashed my phone with my left hand until it shut off. How can it be 6 o'clock already? I didn't fall asleep until after 4.
Good morning, sunshine. How was your nap?
My husband spent the last 2 days trying to distract me from the accident, trying to bring a moment of happiness into my life, but it wasn't possible. Nothing could assuage the guilt I felt from killing someone. It didn't matter that it could have happened to anyone, because it didn't happen to anyone. It happened to me. I rolled over and popped one eye open. "Jason, what are you doing up? You didn't sleep either?"
Apparently not. Percocet and Valium used to do it, but it's not touching my pain this time. Hopefully the steroids will kick in soon.
First I kill someone. Then I make you hurt your back, trying to pull me away from the bed. Is it as bad as last time?
I won't know until I have an MRI. But the doctor says insurance won't cover one until I've tried 6 weeks of medications and physical therapy. And I can't see a surgeon until I get the MRI. Until then, I'm stuck on desk duty.
That reminds me I need to call off. I can't work on an hour of sleep. It wouldn't be safe. I grabbed my phone and dialed the number for the night charge nurse. She didn't like to lose any staff, but what could she say? I can't work today. Jason waited for me to end the call before he made another suggestion.
Why don't you put in for short-term disability? It would give you some time to sort this all out.
I hate that word. I'm not disabled.
But you can't work right now, can you?
I knew where he was going, but didn't have the energy to fight it. No, I can't.
Almost like you're unable?
I'll think about it. I'm not saying yes, but I'll at least think about it.
Good. We pay for the insurance policy. This is exactly what it's for. It's okay to use it.
I pulled the covers over my head. If I wouldn't be working today, maybe I could finally get some sleep. What are you up to today?
The bed shifted as he rocked out of it. I'm meeting with the prosecutor. I want to run this by him and see if he'll take it in front of the grand jury. Your little doctor friend opened himself up to charges when he let that man die. When we're done with him, he's going to wish he used his gift that day.
I wanted to say something, to stick up for Dr. Turner, a man I'd worked with for years and always respected. But I didn't. I didn't even want to think about him. He could have eased my guilt and saved a life at the same time. He chose this path, not me. Jason shuffled out of the room, groaning every few steps as his back locked up. I wanted to tell him not to drive on the pain medication and muscle relaxers, but that took energy, and I had none. Jason Armbruster, Marion County Prosecutor's Office.
Jerry, hear me out. The doctor could have saved the guy's life, but chose not to. That's a negligent homicide all day long.
He looked at me over folded hands held in front of his face.
You're telling me the stories about this miracle healing are real? They must be. Everyone is singing his praises at the hospital, and people are coming from all over the world to see him.
Jerry leaned back in his chair. I don't know. If this is real, then he's some sort of prophet or something. I'm not sure I want to get involved in that.
What? When did you become so pious? Are you saying he can just walk around and do whatever he wants? Is he above the law? Didn't Jesus tell people to pay their taxes and follow the law?
It's been a long time since my parents made me go to Sunday school. I'm no biblical scholar. Ask me about man's law, and I got you covered. I didn't want to bring this up, but he's leaving me no choice.
Jerry, we've known each other a long time.
He put his hands up and pumped them toward me. Don't go there.
Of course I'm going there.
My wife is a mess right now. She can't work. She can barely eat. That doc caused all of this by not saving that man's life. You owe me, and you know it. He shook his head and turned to look out the window. I didn't realize friends kept score.
You are not going to guilt-trip me. That was my turf, and you knew it. And I didn't realize friends needed to beg to rally support in a time of need.
We stared at each other without speaking. I didn't have the patience for this.
When your son got jumped, who did you go to?
He sighed, the first sign of losing an argument. You?
And did you ask me to do anything? Or did you know I'd handle it without being asked because that's what friends do? I was in the middle of an election. It's not like I could go bust some fraternity boys' heads in. It's hard to run for prosecutor when you're in jail. Right. Someone attacked your family, but you couldn't do anything about it, so you came to me. Welcome to the other side of the coin. So I'm supposed to arrest and charge someone sent from God? How will that look? I laughed at my old friend. I don't care. And besides, it's not like there's no precedent for it. You're like Pontius Pilate. He didn't convict Jesus. He just allowed the jury to do its thing. Find a friendly judge. Get me a warrant for his arrest, and I'll bring him in.